Imagine a radar screen in the dead of night, somewhere in the turbulent waters of the Red Sea. An inbound threat is detected, moving low and fast. It is a Samad 3 one-way attack drone, pieced together with rudimentary technology and Iranian-supplied blueprints. Its production cost is roughly $10,000. In response, a United States Navy Arleigh Burke-class destroyer launches a Standard Missile-2, or SM-2, interceptor. The missile streaks across the sky, obliterating the drone in a brilliant flash. The crew is safe. The warship is safe. But that single defensive shot just cost the American taxpayer $2.1 million. This is the brutal mathematics of modern asymmetric warfare. A 200-to-1 cost ratio. When adversaries can launch a $50,000 swarm of drones and force a defender to expend $10 million in advanced interceptors, the economic burden becomes a strategic vulnerability. As General Michael Kurilla, commander of U.S. Central Command, bluntly stated to Congress regarding this exact crisis, "What's worse than shooting $1 million missile on a $20,000 drone is that $20,000 drone hitting a $2 billion ship with 300 sailors on it." The United States and its democratic allies are paying a premium to protect the free world shipping lanes. But a revolutionary technological shift is actively deploying to the fleet, poised to rewrite the rules of naval combat entirely. To understand why this shift is absolutely critical, we must examine the macro-level geopolitical landscape. This is not just a localized tactical nuisance, it is a calculated proxy-driven siege on the arteries of global commerce. Authoritarian regimes and their militant proxies are leveraging cheap, mass-produced drones, not simply to score military victories, but to bleed Western defense budgets and deplete high-end munitions stockpiles. The United States Navy has fired hundreds of millions of dollars worth of advanced interceptors, including the SM-2 and the $4.3 million SM-6, to maintain freedom of navigation against continuous barrages. However, the true cost extends far beyond the price tag of the missile itself. It encompasses the $2.5 billion destroyer, the massive logistics tail, and the severe operational strain. Crucially, a destroyer possesses a finite number of vertical launch tubes. Once those tubes are empty, the warship cannot safely reload at sea. It must withdraw from the combat zone to a secure port, leaving a temporary gap in the defensive umbrella over civilian merchant vessels. Adversaries hope this dynamic will exhaust the United States and NATO, stretching reserves meant for critical strategic theaters like the Indo-Pacific. But authoritarian regimes consistently underestimate the resilience and the rapid asymmetric innovation of democratic alliances. The Pentagon's answer to the cheap drone swarm is not just manufacturing more missiles. It is the operational deployment of directed energy. Enter the realm of high-energy lasers. Forget the science fiction of the past, this is operational reality in the present. Unlike traditional kinetic weapons, a laser weapon system fires a silent, invisible beam of concentrated electromagnetic energy at the speed of light. There is no travel time calculation, no leading the target, and no finite magazine. The United States Navy is currently fielding two distinct tiers of this technology. The first is ODIN, or the Optical Dazzling Interdictor Navy. Already installed on multiple active destroyers, including the USS Preble and USS Stockdale, ODIN is a low-power, soft-kill system. It projects a precision beam to dazzle and permanently blind the electro-optical sensors of incoming drones, rendering them blind, useless, and forcing them to crash into the sea without firing a single explosive round. If you value in-depth, data-driven intelligence on the geopolitical shifts and technological breakthroughs securing the free world, ensure you subscribe to the channel and enable notifications. We decode the realities of global defense. While ODIN blinds the enemy, the second tier of directed energy is designed to incinerate them. This is HELIOS, the high-energy laser with integrated optical dazzler and surveillance. Developed by Lockheed Martin and deployed aboard the USS Preble, HELIOS is a 60-kilowatt, scalable to 120-kilowatt, hard-kill laser system. When integrated seamlessly with the ship's Aegis combat system, HELIOS tracks a target, focuses its beam on a critical vulnerability, like a fuel line, a rotor, or an explosive payload, and burns through it in a matter of seconds. Here is where the strategic paradigm shifts entirely. The cost per shot for a laser system is determined solely by the diesel fuel required to generate the electricity. Estimates place the marginal cost of a single laser engagement at roughly $1 to $10. Let that sink in. A $1 to $10 beam of light neutralizing a $10,000 drone. The United States Navy has effectively reversed the economic asymmetry. Furthermore, a laser system never runs out of ammunition. As long as the warship's generators are functioning, the weapon remains armed, completely neutralizing the enemy's strategy of swarm depletion. But fielding this technology is an immense engineering challenge. Vice Admiral Brendan McLean, the commander of Naval Surface Forces, has voiced both urgency and high expectations, stating, "I am not content with the pace of directed energy weapons. We must deliver on the promise this technology gives us." The United States military-industrial complex is aggressively working to overcome these hurdles. The maritime environment is unforgiving. Salt spray, dense fog, and atmospheric turbulence naturally scatter and degrade laser energy. Developing adaptive optics algorithms to keep a beam tightly focused over several miles in rough seas is a testament to the unparalleled engineering prowess of the West. At its core, this technological leap transcends mere budget optimization or tactical efficiency. It is profoundly human. Beneath the steel decks and the cutting-edge radar arrays are the lives of over 300 American sailors on each destroyer, men and women standing the watch far from home, safeguarding the principles of a free and open world. By pioneering directed energy, the United States and its allies are ensuring that the men and women of the armed forces are never left without an impenetrable shield. They are demonstrating that the democratic world will not be held hostage by the cheap terror tactics of rogue proxies. The introduction of naval lasers is more than a weapon system upgrade. It is a definitive message. The arsenal of democracy is evolving at the speed of light, and it is ready to defend the future.